Buddy, how are you? How are you doing? It's your mathematics teacher. Once upon this video, we are going now to continue our revision and to prepare you for the exam, the final exam of math for grade 12 bilingual. And we focus on this revision, the 4 units, unit 1 trig function, and unit 2, let's say in unit 3 and in unit 4. All these units you are going to at least solve so many questions that will perhaps will come in the final exam. Okay, so prepare yourself, learners. Now the lecture will start. Okay, we started, so just close this one. Okay, I'll move to the next one. So here the question is, if sine of a equal 5 over 13 and cosine of a 12 divided by 13, sine of a learners is sine of b. I will reduce a while. Okay, like that. Now it's clear. And sine of b is 4/5 and cosine of b is 3/5. So the cosine and sine of b is given, and also cosine sine A is given. Okay, another question is they give only sine of A, and you should find the cosine of A using trig function, or you should state the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, you draw a right angle triangle, then you are going to find you should label, let's say, the height, which is 13, and the opposite side is 5. Then you are going to use to find the adjacent side, which is 13 squared minus 5 squared, and then you are going to take the square root. If, for example, sine b is given and cosine b is not given, also you are going to write cosine b is equal 1 minus sine b squared, then cosine b equal root of 1 minus sine b squared, means 1 minus 4 square over 5 square, which is 9 over 5. Okay. Therefore, now the question is calculate the sine of a plus b. Okay, sine of a plus b. Okay, so I'll just try to let you enter. Okay, I will go to my channel. Okay, I will share, let's say, the link for you to let you remember that now we are, let's say, alive. Okay. Okay, I will share these, learners. Okay, so I'll just share this. I will share into your groups, learners, and I wish that we're going to I will join your online revision. Your online revision, learners, revision, my best learner, my best learners. Okay, so now we start, learners. We have cosine or sine expansion. Here we have addition. I will just write sine of A multiplied by cosine of B, plus I should keep, let's say, the sine of I will keep the plus sign here, simply because sine, if it is cosine, we are going to reverse. So I will just write sine of A cosine of B plus, learners, plus what? Plus sine of B cosine of A, cosine of A. Therefore, this one, learns, is equal to what? In fact, sine of A is 5 over 13. I will just write this here as equal. I will insert the fraction here, so it will be okay. Yes, it will be, we told the sine of A, this is sine of A, is 5 over 13. 1 over 13 multiplied by, okay, shift okay, I thought in it, and I'll shift 8, I'll check, yes. Multiply by learners by cosine of b, which is 3 divided by 5, 3 over 5, okay. Then plus what? Plus, just I will reverse this one, or I will insert a new symbol of fractions. Plus what we told, this is sine of a is 5 over 13, I wrote it here. Then cosine of b is 3 over 5, is written there. And now we move to sine of b, which is 4 over 5, okay. Multiply by what, learners? Multiply by cosine of a. Cosine of a is 12 divided by 13, okay. So multiply here, multiply by shift 8, multiply by, we told that cosine of a, okay, cosine of a home, okay, cosine of a, okay, and this is the sine of a. So cosine of a, learners, is 12 over 13, 12 divided by 13, okay. Now this is the format. Just you are going to see that 13 by 5th and here 5 by 15 will get, let's say, same denominator. I'll just write this here, copy, okay, I'll make like that. Now I will erase this one, the expansion of sine, I will erase it, okay. I need only this one. So therefore we told 5 by, I can cancel here 5 and here 5, okay. And also here I can, okay, or no need, because here we don't have a common factor. So this one should be equal to what? Equal, I will copy this learns, okay, equal. So here I will erase this one now. So 13 multiplied by 5, 10 multiplied by 5 is 50, 3 into 5 is 15, it will be 65. I will write here 65, okay. Okay, no problem, this is 65, and 5 by 3 is 15, I will write here 15. Then plus 4 by 12, it will be 48, okay, divided by what? By 65, and I will erase the second one. Now learners, you can now see that you have two fractions with the same denominator, 65 and here 65. So you should write the denominator as it is, not change, and you should add the numerators, okay. Means that learners, this one in fact is equal to, you should show your work like that, learners, so that you will never lose marks, okay. So it will be 15 plus 48, 15 plus 48, I will write it here, 15, I will just write 15, Mr. Murad, what happened, 15 plus 48, 48 all over 65, okay. You can, let's say, leave your answer as a fraction. This one, learners, is equal to what? Oh hey, what happened? Is equal to, I need another fraction, okay. So 65 should be written down, 65, and the total of let's say 15 plus 48, it will be 63, okay, 63. Approximately, learners, this one equal approximately, okay, this one is gonna be equal to okay, I will just okay, we told that 63 over 65, approximately it will be 0.96, okay. This is how can we, learners, figure out the sine of a plus b, okay. You can leave your answer as a fraction, okay. Now move to the next part. So here we have this question is out of 3 marks, okay. It's a step, it's very important for you to figure out your answer, okay. Therefore, learners, I will go back to question 26. The question is dealing about proof the trig identities. Okay, prove that 1 minus sec square of alpha multiplied by 1 minus cosine square of alpha equal 1 minus tangent square minus cosine square. Okay, so therefore I will just use this one because I need this one. Okay, so here we have what? I will just write this. Okay, now I will write my let's say trig function identity on the left hand side. Okay, I will write here left hand side. Okay, 2 points. Okay, 2 points, Mr. Murad. Okay, so left hand side is what? Is in fact is 1 minus cosine square of alpha. Cosine square of alpha. Okay, this is cosine square of what? Of the angle alpha. Sorry, again, cosine square of alpha. Okay, without parentheses, it's clear. So I just insert the symbol of alpha. What is alpha? What is can you see alpha, learners? Oh yeah, what's this? This one. Okay, then close the parentheses, multiply by what? Multiply by, this is of course is sec. Okay, copy. I'll make here multiply by, so 1 minus sec, this is sec of alpha square. Okay, now learns this is the identity of trigonometric function that is written on the left hand side. I will try to prove the left hand side equal the right hand side. Okay, we are going to prove that. Therefore, we should, let's say, you can write sec square as 1 over cosine square. So this one learns is equal to, I'll just make copy. It will be 1 minus sec square. It will be what, learns? It will be equal to, we'll write sec square as 1 over cosine. Okay, so it will be I will cut this 1 minus 1 over okay, 1 over sec square cosine square, okay, of alpha, multiply by what, learns? Multiply by this, multiply by 1 minus cosine square. Okay, multiply by this. Therefore, learners, I'll just copy this again and I will proceed proving this. Okay, therefore, learners, here the left hand side is equal to, I will erase this one, no need now. Okay, this one, learners, is 1 minus, this is the brackets. Okay, now I will expand. So I will just write okay, 1 multiplied by 1, then 1 multiplied by minus cosine, then we have or I will just let's say write 1 minus cosine square as sine square. Okay, 1 minus cosine square of alpha in fact is equal to sine square. So this one I will write it as that, equal, then you can see 1 over 1 should be multiplied by cosine square. I will just change this as, okay, change this as that, learners, copy, equal. So we told I will write here, I will multiply by cosine square, then minus 1. Okay, cosine square, then minus 1 will be, so here, okay, so it will be cosine square minus 1. Cosine square we told minus 1. Okay, cosine square minus 1 multiply by sine square, because 1 minus cosine square is sine square. I'll just write this sine square. I will write sine. Okay, sine square. Then I will erase this one, then this one. Therefore, learners, I will just write this as I will expand this if it is possible. Okay, like that. Okay, now we'll extend my area where I'm solving. Therefore, you can see that it will be equal to cosine square minus 1. Notice it will be equal. So, just a moment. Okay. So it will be. Okay, this one will be simplified. Then, okay. So this one can be written as equal. You see, cosine square over cosine square in fact is 1 multiplied by sine square. I will just write sine square, okay, is equal to, onto parentheses, equals sine square. Okay, because you see this one, 1 minus cosine square, we told this sine square. Sine square multiplied by 1 is sine square, minus what? Minus sine square divided by cosine square. I'll just insert the fraction. Okay, it will be like that. So it will be sine square over cosine square. Over cosine square, I will use this. Okay, but sine square over cosine square, you already know that is what learns, that is tangent. So this one in fact is, okay, this is, I will include symbols, or is equivalent to, then this one gives me exactly sine square minus tangent square. Okay, we'll put here. This one gives sine square minus what? Minus tangent square. Minus tangent square. Okay. Minus tangent. Okay. No problem. I will. Okay. Go back. Minus tangent square. We want. So I will just write 10, and I will erase the rest. Tangent square of what? Of phi of alpha. Okay. So, but sine square is what, learners? If you are going to know that sine square is 1 minus cosine square, I will just write this here. I will write this again. Okay. So, or you can say that this one is equal to 1 minus cosine square minus tangent square, because sine square is 1 minus. So therefore, okay. Okay. But you can see the identity should be equal to 1 minus tangent square minus cosine square. Means you are going to reverse or to rewrite this, to rearrange this. It comes here after the 1 minus, and cosine square will change there. Therefore, okay, symbol, this will give us, okay, we'll go up. Okay, now we'll extend this one, learners. Okay, like that. Therefore, I will write now this, but I should rearrange my equation in terms of tangent and cosine. So this one, learners, is equal to, okay, or I will just write equal to 1 minus what? Minus tangent square of theta, copy, tangent square of theta minus cosine square, Therefore, I already proved or showed the trig identity. Okay, I wish that's clear for you, learners, and it's very easy for you to prove such identity, trig identity. Okay, this is the question and this is the answer. Okay, like that. Now move to the next part. The question is, find the exact gradient at the point indicated. Okay, or I will just say this. Okay, now we have equation y equal x squared cosine at p of 2, 0. We are going to find the gradient. Okay, now learners, I'll just use this. I will erase all of this. So we have what we have. This should be erased, and this one should be erased. Okay, here where I'm going to solve. So now I'm going to the y is x square cosine square. First of all, you can see that y is equal to the product of two functions is u times v. So to differentiate these learners, you are going to differentiate u, then multiplied by v, and then differentiate v and multiply by u. So therefore y dash in fact is equal to v multiplied by u dash plus what? Plus u multiplied by v dash. This is the product rule. It's called product rule. Therefore, I will tell let x square is u. Okay, I'll just write here. Now let u equal x square. Okay, therefore u dash, now u dash is what? Is 2 times x. U dash, learners, is 2 times x. Okay, u dash is equal to x. Okay, and I will suppose that also this is let y, I will put it inside. Okay, this is u. Now I'll tell that let v equal cosine of x. I'll just write here. Okay, and what? And let let v is equal to cosine of x. Therefore, the first derivative of cosine, learners, is minus sine. Okay, so v dash in fact is equal to minus sine of x. Okay, now to find, let's say, y dash, it's clear. You are going to use this one. Okay, therefore I'll just now write y dash. Okay, y dash is equal, I will use the product rule, equal what? Equal, learners, v is what? V is cosine. Okay, multiply by u dash is 2x, means 2x cosine of x. Then plus what? Plus u times v dash. V dash is negative sine of x, and u is x squared. Plus and negative gives negative sine, so minus x square. Okay, minus x square. I will write x square minus x square. Okay, I will raise the equal sign here. So minus x squared multiplied by what? Multiplied by v dash. V dash is sine of x. Sine of x. This is now learners is my equation is y dash. You can see that x is a common factor. It's written as x. Okay, between okay, it will be x between parentheses 2 times 2 cosine x 2 cosine x minus x sine of x. Then I will close the parentheses. This is my first derivative function, this one. Okay, I will make with, let's say, with red. This is y dash. Okay, therefore now learners, to find the gradient at the point pi over pi over 2, let's say 0, we are going to just substitute or replace in the first derivative of y with respect to x equal pi over 2. Means you are going to change x with pi over 2, and here with pi over 2, and here with pi over 2. I'll just write now. So y dash, okay, y dash between parentheses pi over 2. Means you should replace x with pi over 2. Okay, then I close this parenthesis. So this one learns is equal to what? Okay, just give me time. So this one is y dash. I will write it here. Okay, so I will just write y dash when x equal pi over 2. Then this one learns is in fact equal to what? Equal to pi over 2 to parentheses 2 cosine pi over 2 minus x pi over 2. I will just write this here. Copy. I will just substitute in substitution. So this is pi over 2. I will replace with x in here. It will be pi over 2. Then I will write x cosine of pi over 2. Okay, and here pi over 2. And this one is sine pi over 2. Okay, but cosine pi over 2 is always 0. So the answer should be equal pi. I will write it again for you if it is possible. Equal. Okay, because you should show your work. Okay, this one should be equal to what? Equal, this is we told 2 cosine pi over 2 is 0. This one I will replace with 0. Okay, minus pi over 2 sine of pi over 2 is 1 multiplied by 1. Okay, because sine pi over 2 is 1. So it will be 0 minus pi over 2, which is equal in fact to equal to minus pi over, okay, pi over what? Pi. Okay, equal between parentheses pi over 2 multiplied by negative pi over 2. This is the negative sign. Sine pi over 2 is 1, so I need to write it. Okay, it will be pi over 2 multiplied by pi over 2. I'll just write here pi over 2 squared. It will be pi over 2. Here it will be pi over 2 between parentheses. This is the 2. Okay, means I will put into parentheses if it is possible. Okay, so this is the value of the first derivative when x equal pi over 2, means the gradient in fact is minus pi over 2 all squared. Therefore, okay, as a conclusion learners, I will just write this one. M is the gradient, which is equal to what, learners? Equal this. Okay, this one is the gradient. Okay, so I wish that's clear for you learners. How can you find the first of all, you should differentiate your equation with respect to x. this is the product rule, or u multiply by v. Just let u equal x squared, u dash is 2x, let v equal cosine, v dash is minus sine. Then you are going to apply the product rule. Now therefore, as a conclusion, I'll just write this as big as I can, okay, or I will just write here m is equal, okay, I will write m is, okay, I will write m, okay, m is equal, so it's the same, so I will make it small, okay, 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 this one I will make it small so you can see at least, or I will extend it, or like it can work. Let's see, let's see. No, no, okay, I will extend from this. Oh, good man, like that. Now I will, okay, so at least, what is my table, what is it? Just a moment, let's see where can I find it. So I will show this for you here, like that, okay, but I will reduce maybe to work, oh good man, like that, the fox way, yes, okay. So this is, learners, the solution for this question. In fact, is out of 3 marks, okay, not very difficult and not very easy. Okay, now we move to the next question. So the same here, I thought there is a sub question B dealing with find the gradient on the curve at a fixed point, okay. Now yes, this one, y equal cosine x over x square. You can use, let's say, the quotient rule or the product rule. Means if you are going to use product rule, x square, write it above the main division, it will be cosine x, x to the power minus 2, or just keep and apply the product rule. Let's do it here. I will put all of this here. So I will now make what? Make u divided by, okay, this is, I will use product rule, this is u over what? Over v, okay. Then I will just erase this one, no need, and this one, no need, okay. So my equation y seems like to be really as a product, as a quotient rule. Now we are going to make quotient rule. Therefore, y is v multiplied by, I will make, I need a fraction, okay, I will cut this, okay, copy, and I will make it here. So, but here there is a negative sign. This is the product rule, this square, okay. This is, learners, is v square. So if you apply correctly the product rule or the quotient rule, will never, let's say, face problems. Your answer should be correct, okay. Now learners, I will suppose that u is cosine of x, u is cosine of x, and I will suppose, no, okay, we told it's equal to cosine of x, so therefore u dash is minus sine of x, is minus sine of x, okay, okay. Why? Because the first derivative of cosine is minus sine. Now we'll suppose that v is equal x square, v is equal to x square. Therefore the first derivative of the function x square in fact is 2x. Therefore this one is equal to x, okay. Now if we are going to find now the equation of the first derivative of the function, we are going to do it like that, y dash, okay, يا محمد. I just select this one. Okay, now learners, so y dash is equal to u times v times u dash minus uv dash of v square. This one is equal to what? I'll just substitute v with x square and u dash with minus sine of x, okay, and v dash is to x, then v square is the square of x on square. Okay, means what? V is what, learners? V is x square. This one, this is v, is x square. Okay, multiply by u is minus sine of x, so sine of x, and I should, let's say, make this is minus sign because negative. Okay, then there is negative sign here. U is what? Is cosine, minus cosine of x, multiply by v dash. V dash is